Welcome to Author Toolset Tuesday with a quote from Shinichi Suzuki, who said, "Knowledge is not skill. Knowledge plus 10,000 times. That's skill." Hi there, my name is Christopher D'Armani, and I empower nonfiction authors just like you, so you can turn your dream of writing a book into your published reality. And today I want to talk about developing a skill by developing a habit. Because as the quote says, knowledge plus 10,000 times. That's what brings the skill. More knowledge, more practice. That's just how it works. So the fact of our life these days is that we are bombarded with information every single day at all hours of the day. And because of that, non-stop bombardment of information being flung at us, it can become really, really easy to think, well, if I just knew more, I'd be successful. If I just knew more, I could do better. If I just knew more, fill in whatever your excuse at the moment might be. The truth of the matter, more knowledge is not what you need. That's just another grand lie that others tell us, and then we take it on and believe it in ourselves. When the truth simply is this: knowledge consistently applied over time to solve a specific problem is skill. Knowledge plus action over time equals skill, right? It's not enough to know things. You must put your knowledge into action in very concrete ways. This is why I believe, and I'm a wholehearted supporter of the daily writing habit. Ideally at the same time every day, but that's not always possible. Not in my life, and I'm sure it's not in yours either. But when you build this habit of writing every single day, and you combine that habit of doing the action every single day with learning new ways, new skills, new ways of addressing a subject, it becomes really, really easy to become a better writer really fast. It really does. You apply what you learned yesterday so you can become a better writer tomorrow. And you repeat that cycle over and over. This daily focus, this daily practice is what allows you to hone whatever skill God gave you. We all were born with some level of writing skill. It might be a thimble full, it might be a bucket full, it might be a dump truck full. I don't know. I know I was born with a little bit. You might have been born with a lot, and the amount is not the relevant point. It's what you do with it. It's what time are you willing to devote to honing that skill into the mighty, mighty sword that you can wield with precision and with accuracy, so that when you write a specific sentence, it lands with your audience in the way you intend. That's what this is all about. And that's why I believe that this daily writing habit is such a critical tool of the author's tool set. It really is. Your success, not just as a writer, but in your entire life, really boils down to this. It depends on your commitment to learning new things, figuring out how to apply those new things to your life, to your writing life, to your entire life, so that tomorrow you become a better human being than you are today, so that tomorrow you become a better writer than you are today. Because you can't be one without the other. You can't become a better human being without becoming a better writer, and you can't become a better writer without becoming a better human being. It's one of those great sort of symbiotic relationships, if you will. It's imperative to work on both. And here's the thing about skill. Skill is a dynamic, active, life-giving thing, right? It's when I'm able to craft a sentence in a way that strikes your heart and impacts you in a way that makes you want to make a positive change in your life, that's this dynamic action at work. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. But knowledge is just this static thing. Anyone can learn anything. And there's some really, really smart people who have learned a lot of things, and they've never accomplished a single thing because they can't do the second step, which is putting it into action. And so that's what I want to encourage you to do today, is don't take another course for the sake of taking another course. Take another course for the sole express purpose of learning whatever that is and taking that most important step, implementing it, taking the action required to build that into your life so it becomes a part of you. There's no point in taking a course if you're not going to do that. Sadly, I'm a mere mortal. I assume you're the same thing. So I've bought lots of courses over the years that some of them I've never even opened. But I bought them because my grand intention was to do something with it that I never did. If you're honest with yourself, my bet is that the same is true for you. So whatever those courses are, go back. If you have one sitting on your hard drive that you've never even opened, go open it. And don't just open it and go through it. Do it with the intention of learning whatever it was you bought that course for. And learning what is required, and then implement that knowledge into your life. Whether it's writing, whether it's something else, the what doesn't matter. That you do the work to incorporate, to make it a part of you. That's the part that really matters. Put a slightly different way, skill is how well you do something. Nobody starts off being a really amazing potter, for example. They have to first learn how do they make the wheels spin? How do they find the right clay? How do they make the right mixture of clay to make the thing they want? But knowledge is learning what to do so you can become better at it. It's a symbiotic relationship that is really, really important. You can't get better without learning new and better ways of doing something. And if you don't practice whatever you learn and incorporate that into your life, you're never going to hone your skills to become better. Right? So here's my ongoing, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm losing the word. Anyways, the point being, you can measure knowledge, but you can't measure the impact you can't make an impact in someone else's life with what you know. The only way you can make an impact in someone else's life is if you translate what you know into skills, into the ability to ignite someone else's heart so that they embrace the path you want to set them on, and that they fulfill that potential that they have, that you can see. You help them see it as well. And in a perfect world, this is what I want for all these videos. I want to be able to inspire you, to ignite that spark in you that says, wow, I really do want to do better, because if I've managed to open those doors of possibility for you even 2 inches, I consider that a major win. I really do. If I kick them wide open, I don't even have a word for that, because that's awesome. But if I can implore you to do one thing, schedule your writing sessions. Ideally at the same time every day, but I know that's not always possible. It's certainly not for my life. But schedule those appointments at whatever time works in your life. And then do the really, really important thing, which is show up at the appointed hour and do what you said you were going to do, and write. And with this thought in mind, whether you feel like it or not. Whether you feel like it or not. Because there will be days that you'll be tired, you'll be hungry, you'll be whatever, you'll be fed up with whatever's going on in your life. You'll be too ecstatic about something going on in your life to think that you can sit down and do this boring old thing you do every day. Yet this, in quotes, boring old thing you do every day is the thing that will take you to the heights that you want to achieve as an author. It won't happen if you write whenever you feel like it. I guarantee you that. I've tried that. I know. I never wrote anything. You require an outline. Speaking for myself only, I require an outline. I tried doing it the other way without one and writing with just some vague idea in my mind. I never published a single book. I never even completed a single book doing that. But when I started and I embraced the idea of writing with a really detailed outline, having a complete detailed roadmap for my author's success, I've gone on to publish 50 books. Another one coming. And it's only possible because I was willing to embrace the process, embrace the what's the word I'm looking for here? The structure. Yeah, embrace the structure of what these tools give me, so that I knew where I had to go and when I had to get there. So important. So very important. So please take that to heart. And if you do need a little bit of help to get down that road, please give me a call. authorcoach.click/dreams. I would love to chat with you for a half hour or so and find out what your dreams are, and perhaps open up a few doors of possibility for how you can achieve those. That's what I live for, truly. So with that, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and please take this to heart. Knowledge plus action. Knowledge plus 10,000 times. That's what develops the skill. Nobody becomes a great writer overnight, not even the masters. Hemingway would probably be one of the first to tell you, no, I have to practice every single day. I can't become a master of this. Nobody ever can. But I can become better every single day. And that's the goal. So have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Bye for now.